Okay, what's up guys? It's Chase. I'm back here with another video. I know I haven't posted on this channel for a while, but I'm completely back. If you guys don't already know, this is just raw, unfiltered, unedited. I pretty much just talk the way straight through, and I answer questions that you guys ask in the comment sections. So if you have a question after this video or during this video, please comment. I'll make video responses. Basically, I'm going to be posting like 4 times a week on this channel. So pretty much I have a group called the Grow Growth Club. It's a completely free private members group. You can join in the link below. It's just free sauce for you guys to help you guys understand a little bit more about our industry, understand how to structure businesses. And the funny thing is this. The reason I made that group was because I can see that most people, their problem's not, I don't know how to get customers. Their problem's not, I don't know how to do the work. I don't know how to, download a CRM. Like it's not that complicated. The problem is they don't have like a good concept of the structure of what they're trying to build. And this is what I can see is like the bigger problem. Because everything is in our industry is pretty easy when you have a good game plan, right? If you have a good game plan, you know when to hire people, you know that you can hire this guy full time, you know how to get the customers, you know how much marketing to put out. All of this comes down to game plan, right? So it's not even just the fact that you need to figure out a method. It's the fact that you need to figure out a goal, like a vision or a plan. Like most people don't have a clear goal on what they're trying to do in our industry, and I think that's more of the problem. So today what I'm going to do is try to help you guys understand like kind of what I'm trying to do, because I know a lot of people like how I run my business. A lot of people like how I have everything structured and kind of want to replicate that in their own markets. Obviously, there's a little bit of difference. We're in Florida. We mow 12 months out of the year. Mind you, we do have bi-weekly, but we do mow every single month of the year. So, obviously, a grain of salt. You got to take this with your service area. Obviously, I'm not, talking to you personally. I can't make you a custom plan. But when it does come to our structure, I've done mentorship for about 18 months straight, like just talking to people, figuring out systems, helping them build their business. And what I now understand is that it is very hard to run a hybrid business. And what do I mean by hybrid business? I mean running lawn maintenance, landscaping, fir, tree, all at the same time within 1 to 2 routes. A hybrid business is you are running different services out of one truck or running different services out of 2 trucks. 2 trucks, you should probably only be in one service. And this is what I think is the biggest problem in our industry. Everyone just kind of assumes that lawn maintenance, landscape goes hand in hand. They are the same industry, but how you run the businesses are 2 separate ways. That's why you see people on YouTube or Instagram like T-Ren or Oro Landscaping doing like full-blown project-based work, and you're like, how are they successful? And then you see people doing maintenance, like you're watching my channel and you like what I'm doing, or you like what like someone like Mike Andes is building, right? And you're like, how are these guys building in maintenance so well? It's because if you can see, we're picking a service. You look at Mike Andes, he's building primarily residential maintenance. You look at Oro Landscaping, Tigran, they're doing design build projects. They're not also mowing yards. They're not also doing just mulch cleanups. They're not doing cleanups. They're doing full-blown landscaping. That's it. If you have focus, it's very easy to build a business. If you try to build multiple businesses in one, or multiple services that run and you advertise for completely different, it just doesn't work. You need to have focus in our business to get to a point of to the point where you can actually scale. You will not scale unless you have focus. So, what do I say? I say there's obviously, as you guys know, there's 5 different sectors of our industry. You have maintenance, you have fert, you have trees, you have irrigation, and then you have landscape design and build. Pick. Obviously, most people don't go straight to irrigation. If you do, some people actually do treat that like an independent business. Fert, trees, maintenance, or landscape design and build. You have to actually just choose one. It's not, it's not that difficult. What do I recommend? Obviously, I like residential maintenance. Residential FERT is technically the highest resale value. Residential maintenance would be behind that. After that would probably be irrigation, trees, and then landscape design and build. Landscape design and build is the most technical. It's probably not going to have a lot of resale value. Your valuation of your company is not going to be high. But in reverse as well, you make the most money from design and build per customer. And then trees a little bit less, and then irrigation a little bit less, and then lawn maintenance a little bit less, and then FERT, you probably make it the least per customer. So that means you need more customers or more marketing, and on the bottom side, you need less marketing. For most people, honestly, how you guys market, I'm not gonna lie, landscape design and build might be a better move. But if your goal is to build maintenance and you want to replicate what I'm trying to do, and you want to do residential lawn maintenance, mind you, I do have commercials, but I'm not advertising for commercials anymore. I'm trying to build a business that has a lot of resale value that I can borrow equity against and use that money to start another location. I believe focus is the most important thing. If you want to only do lawn maintenance, you should only be building lawn maintenance routes, which gives you clarity now in your business. Like, I could say for example, we can mow 20 yards a day, we're gonna mow 5 days a week. I know that every 100 yards we need another route, a 2-man route. You see what I'm saying? So now when I go do marketing, I can count down based off like how much yards we're gaining per week. I can count down the time till we're gonna be in that next route. It's very predictable on when you're gonna have to hire someone. And when it comes to hiring, obviously, if you guys are in the Grow Growth Club, you kind of know how I segment everything. Hiring and admin kind of go hand in hand, but you should be building a funnel. Mind you, if you guys are not in the Grow Growth Club, join. It's literally free. Just link in the description, join. There is no strings attached. It's just free. It's free sauce. So you guys can kind of understand my concept a little bit more. But when it does come to hiring, you'll be able to predict when you can hire. So when it comes to hiring, it won't be a problem. You don't have to hire help part-time. If you guys know me, I hate that word helpers. I hate helpers. You hire a full-time employee, or you don't hire someone. That's how I look at it. The only reason you're hiring part-time is because you're doing 2 businesses at once, lawn care, landscape, and your fucking demand looks like this. If you want it to just progressively go up, you have to focus on one service. When you do this, all your marketing efforts almost quadruple because you're just hitting a specific target audience over and over and over again. Hiring becomes 10 times easier. Systems in the business and organization of like your CRM becomes streamlined, and you can automate this. If you guys want my team to automate it for you, I'm going to also leave that link so you guys can fill out an application if you want my team to actually automate your business, kind of set this up for you. Mind you, it's not necessary. You can go in the Grow Growth Club and kind of learn. But if you want my actual team to do it for you, link in the description, you got to be doing over $15,000 a month though. But you need to automate this process, and the only way to automate this is gonna be by having simplicity. If you have simplicity, it makes it 10 times easier. With one singular service that you're offering to a customer, it could be multiple packages, like you can have basic, pro plus, you know what I mean? But by offering one set of services, you can streamline your business, and it will really increase the resale value. So you can build up two routes, do 30K a month, 4 routes, do 60K a month, 5 routes, having a little subcontracting network, an affiliate network, and do $1 million plus. $1 million in revenue with 5 routes, 10 guys, very, very predictable business. And guess what? That business is going to be worth anywhere 900 to 1.2 million. Guess what? You borrow against that business, bam, you have the startup capital for the next location. That's what I'm trying to do. So when you guys are confused, it's because you guys haven't thought it through and thought, actually, what are you trying to do? You guys are just trying to hustle and make money. You need a clear plan on what you're trying to do to be able to work backwards like that. And the reason I'm able to work backwards like that is because I want multiple locations, and I can plan on what position, like how much revenue should we push to the point where it's like, okay, we're making too much money per location, and there's middle management, and it's going to become more of a headache. I'm going to stop it before it hits that and keep moving on to more locations. And for me, my number is about $1 million in revenue, or about $300 to $350,000 a year in profit. So that's my number that I'm aiming for. We'll probably be there with this location very early next year, like actually at the end goal. And we'll be starting 2 new locations next year that we kind of already have funded right now. So when it comes to you guys asking me those questions about structure and you don't know what to do and everything's unorganized, it's because you're doing multiple things at once. And it's basically like you guys are running 2 businesses or 3 businesses at the same consecutive time out of one fucking route. And as you guys know, if you have all your eggs in different baskets, it's pretty hard to build one to a high level to the point where it's like, I don't have to work. I mean, it's hustle. You'll make short-term money, but you're never going to gain scale. And scale is what brings resale value, and scale is what creates exit liquidity. So if you guys have questions, remember, leave it in the comment section. I will answer any questions in video format. If you guys aren't in the Grow Growth Club, join now. And if you guys want my team to implement the systems or actually just want my team to create like kind of game plan for you, I'll also leave that link in the description as well. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.